Hey YouTube, what's up? Part two of my videos. Traders, what's up? 3 questions. How did I learn how to trade? All right, how do I trade in these market conditions? And why don't I trade the forex, the options, the futures, and everything else? Well, first question. I'm a self-taught guy. Everything I do, learn hands-on. Like I said, the last couple of years, you have to see where life is going, not just for you, but the overall society, how is society changing. And some people, when I speak to some people, they're still blind and not understanding where life is going. Go get your education, get your schooling, go get a job. But at the end of the day, you need to be setting up something for yourself that doesn't hold you or require you to even be at that job. There are companies paying people to stay at home and sleep and do the work they need to do on their laptop and still get paid. Some of them are getting paid more bonuses by being at home. You know why? Because the company now has no overhead. They just have people producing. All right. And somebody asked me, what other companies are you looking for to go public? Blah blah blah. I'm waiting for one company to go public right now. Is this dude Uber? Uber. I'm waiting for Uber to go public. Why? It's a company that it self-support itself. Okay, there's no overhead. It's being done on the app, and people are surviving off that app. So, is Uber a great idea to invest in? Yes, when it do go public. So, okay, so like I said, I'm self-taught. So when I saw what was going on, I wanted to do this out of high school, try to get my Series 6. Other things prevent me from doing it. But when you see people losing their job in the last 5 years, this is 2015, the last 5 years, mad people lost their job. A lot of people can't find a new job. All the older folks, like my parents and them, most people was like, my parents and them age, most people have been pushed out of their job. You know what I'm saying? Where the job company have closed down and go open somewhere else so they can get rid of all these people. So this is what's happening right now in society. All right, and if the market crashes, then that means deflation is coming on. Then it's due for time for that correction. That's what it is. Some people have lost money. $1 trillion was wiped off over the last week. Hey, that is what you need for the market to correct itself, for things to equalize. All right, so me, like I said, seeing all that going on, I have to teach myself about this, because this is a reflection of life to me. You wake up, you brush your teeth in the morning, you use Colgate. You go to wash your clothes, you eat cereal. Okay, General Mills. You eat from the milk you use, from the gas you use, from everything, sugar, coffee. I can tell if these things are gonna go up or gonna go down, because overnight, whatever they do during the day, it kind of dictate what's gonna happen. So at the end of the day, I try to see where life is headed. So me, the life I'm trying to set up for myself is a life that's not dependent on me going to work 9 to 5. Yes, I'm a hands-on guy. I work with electric. I do electrical work. I do computer work. I do anything that's involved in wiring or networking, or anything that has electricity flowing through it. All right, I get contracted to do all those jobs. So me, at the end of the day, if I decided I don't want to do no jobs no more, I don't want to go outside, I can sit at home and do this. And sometimes I take my iPad, and on my iPad I'm doing this. And if I sometimes see that right now I can't find my iPad, then I gotta take my other tablet with me and be able to trade. But life is mobile right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I had to, really, really, really teach myself, about trading, because I don't have $16,000 to go pay a class, or $2,000 to $3,000 to start learning how to trade. So I have to do it on my own. So um, market conditions, like I said, no matter what the market conditions, if you know how to trade, you know how to manage your risk, then all that works out. All right. And the reason why I choose to trade stocks, equities versus anything else, because I am better at that. Because in the beginning, you're learning from people who's telling you, yeah, you should do this, yeah, trade forex, I trade this, I trade that, and then you don't get a grip of things. But trading forex and all these other things are great. Trading currencies are nice, and when you know what you're doing. But for the people that are starting out, and even novice and professionals, some of us, we just have a taste for stock. Because me personally, I like to take a break from trading. Sometimes trading can be stressful, and sometimes, before I said before, when you're looking at quotes, looking at companies, This chart right here, not even the whole screen, just put on my screen right here could be blinding. Sometimes you gotta get the hell up and go do something else and not looking at the monitors all day so you don't blind yourself. You know what I mean? So, with all that being said, it's just that, it's to the point where I've kind of, like I said before, adapted everything that I trade into real life. So I can be outside and JetBlue, like I said, is one of my favorite stock. But I started trading JetBlue one day, came home from a long day, about to jump into bed, take a nap, and it was a JetBlue commercial on. JetBlue fly you to everywhere now, JetBlue. And I said, oh, you know what? As I lay down, I'm like, let me start looking into JetBlue. And when I saw the chart, stupid stock, maybe didn't even take my nap. So I had to go come sit on my bigger screens. So I'm looking at it on my phone and see what is going on with JetBlue. And I saw JetBlue. That time JetBlue was trading at $14, and now JetBlue's at $24, $23, even $22. And ever since then I've been trading that stock. So just to let you know, this is how I kind of do it. So like I said, foreign exchange, people who's gonna trade forex and they learn how to trade, and this is their first time. My friend, just be prepared to lose a lot of money, because like I said, those stocks are like, let's call those vehicles in the market. They're all heavier drugs. Like people say, marijuana is a gateway drug to all these. Well, trading stocks is a gateway to those drugs. But like I said, necessarily people don't necessarily do drugs in those order. Some people will just go right into the high crazy drugs. So if we're comparing this, like I said, then forex and all these things are that rush drug that you can take, and it's just a constant rush 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So those are the drugs of choice. So you go do forex. Me, I'm a stock guy, and I like to be a bull trader. All right, and go against all the bears and go against all the negativity. And I'm the same way like that when I take sports bet. All right, I always bet at the underdog. I always go for the underdog when it's sports betting. All right, so you know what? For those of you guys who, what I'm saying, who got more questions, I hope I answered all your questions. And like I said, self-taught geek is what I am. All right, okay. Because a lot of times, like I said, people go to school and they become too smart for their own good, instead of just asking themselves, you know what? If I had millions of dollars, I didn't have to work, what would I really be doing? And when I answered that question for myself, it's like, you know what? I don't think I would be traveling, flying everywhere. I think only thing I would be doing really is learning about, you know, stupid shit like Egypt, you know, signs, the moon. Like, so I'll be learning about the crazy things, now I don't gotta worry about money. So I can let my mind wander as far as my mind could wander. Okay? So that's just it for me. So I hope, I answered most of your questions on how I trade and how I became a trader. And I know I'm gonna have to answer this question a few more times. But for now, I hope I answered that question for you guys. And all you guys with the questions, feel free to send me the email. As usual, the number 3, the letter D, consult me at Gmail. Peace.